Corporal Carmen Pohl of the Canadian Armed Forces is joining us today, fresh back from a tour of Latvia last year. Thank you for your service and thanks for joining us today. We should start off with you're a reservist with the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders in Hamilton.
Yes, been with them since 2007.
And you actually joined up in high school.
I did. There was a co-op program opportunity for me to enlist and do my basic training through the co-op program. And then I got to stay with the Argylls on afterwards.
Okay, so you're a reservist, which means you have a day job.
I do, yes.
Right, and during the pandemic, when that day job kind of, was inactive, you became very active with the Argylls.
Exactly.
Tell me about that.
Well, COVID and got laid off, so I had the opportunity to reach out to my unit and say, looking for work. And they came back very shortly afterwards to say, well, there's an opportunity to go overseas, and would you like to? And I was like, of course, I would love to. So that was reassurance, a NATO mission in Latvia, and I was with 1RCR for that tour and deployed for 6 months.
Okay, and you say that, so you're deployed with an operational regiment then?
Yes.
And so you're working side by side with soldiers. What did you really take away from that, besides, brushing up on your soldier training?
It was very inspiring to be able to meet with other nations and work together with them and learn from their new skills and experiences. It's just an inspiring experience.
Mm-hmm. And you were telling me earlier that learning and training with another unit from another country, if you actually have to go into battle or peacekeeping missions, you kind of know already how they work.
Exactly.
And it's such an added skill.
For sure, and it makes us stronger, more cohesive, so knowing how we all work together and building on that work and training, it helps us to, go into the battle.
Mm-hmm. So then when you came back and went back to your regular day job, did you gain a new appreciation for the soldier you've become, but also for the person that you've become?
For sure. It's made me strengthen my commitment to my military role, and it's helped me bring more leadership and more strength towards my civvy job as well, right? I do a lot of team management and people management, and being able to relate that back to the civvy job helps a lot.
Mm-hmm, that discipline. So what exactly were you doing when you were in Latvia then?
So I worked with my fellow troops as well as other nations. We get to do training exercises with them and just learn from each other, get to learn new weapon systems and training.
Okay, and let's go back to high school then. Why did you sign up with the Argylls? Like, was it, you didn't have a military background in your family?
No military background in my family. I just was looking for a co-op opportunity that made more sense for me, that would make me a stronger and person, not only physically but mentally. And when my guidance counselor brought up the military co-op, I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. And my father, supported me right through, and it's been a great experience ever since.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about your reserve training then, because I think a lot of people think that, okay, you're going into the Army Reserves, you're volunteering, but you're getting paid for that.
We are getting paid, and even the military co-op is a paid co-op, and so that was obviously an attractive quality as well. So it's basically a part-time job to soldier part-time, and you get paid for it. Whatever training experiences that we do, it's all paid for.
Right, but I can imagine that the pay is kind of secondary to the experience that you get and that you can take forward now for whatever you do for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so okay, so where are you hoping to go next? And do you get a choice of where you want to go?
Oh, of course, yeah. Like, just with the opportunity with going overseas, I had the choice to say, yes, I'm raising my hand, I'd like to take on this opportunity. And even if things had changed, I could certainly say no, find someone else. Yeah, it's,
Okay, that's awesome. Corporal Pohl, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for your service again, and
Thanks.
Good luck on your next tour.
Thank you.